Kane normally likes to take his time, make his opponent suffer.
Ooh, look at that.
That can't be in the cards tonight for Kane.
I think we just saw a side of Kane that's been hidden for quite some time. As Dolph Ziggler attempted a single leg, Kane was able to sprawl. Kane is holding his own.
Well, Ziggler made a career out of beating his opponents with time limits at Kent State University. In fact, no one did it better. The most career wins in school history, and Ziggler showing it here. Trying to go for a cover, but wow, some chain wrestling from the Big Red Monster.
This shows how important the World's Heavyweight Championship is. Kane modified his style, and now Dolph Ziggler taking over.
Well, a few weeks ago, the Brothers of Destruction were reunited, but should Kane win today in less than 7 minutes and 20 seconds, he'll be fighting against his brother at the Royal Rumble.
And again, Todd, that's tonight, but that's okay. I mean, everyone's just reveling in the new year. Watch the clock on the left-hand corner of your screen. If it gets to 0, then CM Punk is still the Beat the Clock Challenge leader.
Huge clothesline there from Kane. Gonna go for a cover. Ziggler, you could see, was trying to shake it off and was able to do so.
We'll see that Kane will keep glancing at that clock and keeping his opponent very close, very smart on the part of the Big Red Monster, Kane.
And Kane showing us his strength. Standing vertical suplex, the blood rushes to Ziggler's head, but able to get his right shoulder up. CM Punk with a big win over Matt Hardy to start SmackDown, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh! And 2 boots to the jaw of Ziggler. This would be a very impressive time for Kane.
Kane being nearly 7 feet tall and over 300 pounds, it behooves Kane to go for a cover every single time because it's very difficult to get Kane off of you.
Ziggler holding on for dear life, turns it into a DDT.
I can compress the vertebrae.
There's the man with the time to beat. Ziggler going for the cover. And another 2 count there. CM Punk soaking it in right now. Ziggler, frantic pace. You know, Ziggler ended 2009 with a solid winning streak going in singles competition. This would be one of the biggest wins of his career if he can do it in the allotted amount of time.
See Kane very smart to keep his shoulders off of the canvas, and the clock tick, 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 ticks away.
Well, there are 2 more Beat the Clock matches still to come. R-Truth versus Batista, Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho to determine the #1 contender. When you saw the matchups, was there one superstar that you thought might have an edge?
You would think Kane, but right now I have to say CM Punk because CM Punk's sitting in the driver's seat.
Kane has 4 minutes to get it done.
It only takes 3 seconds, Todd.
Those 3 seconds may be rapidly approaching if this keeps up. Ziggler! How about that for athleticism? Kane flat on his back! 2 count again!
Again, Ziggler keeping a keen eye on the clock.
Ziggler with an ultimate opportunity. Kane, a former WWE champion. Ziggler still looking for his first singles title.
Notice that there's no pomp, no circumstance, no gesticulation out of Dolph Ziggler. It's all about pinning Kane.
Dolph Ziggler so brash. We've talked about this before, Matt. A lot of times lets his ego get in the way of results, but lately he seemed to have turned a corner. Been winning matches that he believes he should win.
Notice here Dolph Ziggler grounding his much larger and heavier opponent. There's still 3 minutes left. Dolph can collect his thoughts and kind of, harken back onto his amateur acumen, his background, and try to get a victory out of this.
Can you really collect your thoughts when you're in the ring with the Big Red Monster?
Well, you've never been in the ring. You have to collect your thoughts. You have to take a moment for yourself and realize where you are. That's why you're sitting back here and Dolph Ziggler's in the ring.
Ooh. And I'm glad Dolph Ziggler's in the ring instead of me. A big boot from Kane. Ziggler's not moving. Kane flops Ziggler onto his back. 1, 2, no! Ziggler showing you his resolve tonight. has proven in his matches against John Morrison just how tough Ziggler can be. Taking a beating right now, though, as Kane glances up at the clock. Kane has 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get the win.
Kane seems to really be in pain. I don't know if it was the shot to the leg or the DDT earlier, but there's something off about Kane tonight.
Well, we've heard The Undertaker say before that one of the few things that warms his dark heart is fighting his brother Kane. So perhaps The Undertaker hoping the Big Red Monster beats the clock tonight, too. No! And it's not often that you see Kane showing signs of frustration. Kane now perhaps going to take a big risk here. The 7-foot, 300-pounder goes to the top rope. Ziggler knew what was coming and went on the proactive side of things.
90 seconds, Todd. We're into the home stretch here.
CM Punk set the time to beat. Will one of these two superstars get the win? We approach the 1 minute mark.
High risk. Could it be high reward?
Yes! Kane may set the time to beat here. 1, 2, no! Again, Ziggler.
All right, there's still a minute left. Remember, it only takes 3 seconds.
And you got to believe the more opportunities Kane has and can. Ziggler by necessity.
Ooh, right back to the injured neck.
45 seconds to go. Ziggler. It looks like applying a sleeper hold here.
Well, again, I can tell you from experience, it depends on how tight that maneuver's locked in. In a couple of seconds, that flow of blood.
They're both looking at the clock, Matt. Sorry.
That's okay.
The clock is ticking down. Ziggler wrenching away with all his might.
And Kane is fading. There's plenty of time for Kane to give up or perhaps be choked out.
20 seconds. CM Punk's mark may fall here. 15 seconds to go.
Ziggler's legs are locked in. The official's in a perfect position. 10 seconds.
Is Kane gonna tap?
Kane's fading. That hand could be coming down.
Did he tap? Oh. No, he did not. And CM Punk remains the man to beat.
Well, neither man advances here because the clock struck 0. CM Punk is still in the captain's chair heading to the Royal Rumble event.
What an effort by Dawson. Well, Ziggler with the zigzag.
Wow, what can we expect in 2010 from Dolph Ziggler?
Ziggler took some massive shots from Kane, but hung in there. And unfortunately for Ziggler, Ziggler's new year couldn't win in less than 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, CM Punk and Luke Gallows are certainly happy. CM Punk with the time to beat 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,